What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jared. This is Josh. He is making a debut back and we got a fun mod today on the truck. We are finally installing his exhaust system. Josh, any words?
Some of us aren't so lucky to work this 9 to 5.
He has no comment at the time, guys. He's really excited about the exhaust. He can't even put it. Anyway, YouTube, we're gonna capture the stock sounding exhaust. It leaves a lot to be desired, but Josh is fixing that today. What's up YouTube? We have already gotten started on this install, but I wanted to quick say, if you guys enjoy this upload, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting us know what you think of the sound before and after once this Diamond Eye exhaust is in. Maybe we'll do a sound comparison from the magnaflow exhaust that's on my truck to the Diamond Eye performance exhaust. Okay YouTube, check out the end of this video. We're going to show you some tips and tricks that we learned, how we cut the exhaust out and all that stuff, anything that stumped us along the way, and we're going to throw that at the end of this after it's all done and we show you that. There she is, boys. Still have that nice PA rumble. So here's the factory exhaust, or at least a big chunk of it. We're going to fire this truck up and see what a redneck exhaust system on a truck sounds like before we put a nice one on. So here we go. Now, after hearing what it sounded like just cutting it off right after where a catalytic converter would be if one was on your truck, do you still want to put the rest of the exhaust system on?
Yeah.
So here is his Diamond Eye 4-inch turbo back exhaust. There's the muffler. Here's the downpipe over here. So we're gonna get to
show 'em the muffler we're putting on?
So this is how the majority of diesel mufflers are. They're more like resonators than anything else. But basically it's a bunch of holes in here. I'm not sure what's in the actual muffler portion.
It's really not restricted. I mean, if you look at this and compare it to this, which is not wide open. That's the difference.
Obviously stock, much better.
You're argumentative today.
You're argumentative today.
I thought Jared was coming out now.
So YouTube, that was right off the downpipe. Josh cut the last piece, or the second to last piece out, and we started up, gave it some good revs, and that's how loud it gets. Okay Josh, initial thoughts on removing the entire exhaust system out of one of these trucks?
Easy. Yeah, it was pretty simple, straightforward. Sawzall made it easier to do it in segments.
So essentially a sawzall and a crowbar.
I really wish we had an instruction book of how to put this new exhaust together.
So here, obviously the factory piece looks to be like, I always thought the whole system was 3.5 inches, but this is definitely smaller than the rest of the exhaust coming off the downpipe on the 6 liters. And here is the new 4-inch. Okay, YouTube, we have two very similar pieces here, and we just want to go over, because we've been trying to wrestle this one in. This is not the right one. This is most likely the tailpipe here.
It is the tailpipe.
This piece up here is what connects to your downpipe.
This is your second section on the Diamond Eye kit. We don't have instructions, however I found that you can download them from Diamond Eye on the internet. So I looked it up. This is the second section. If you'll see, the angles are
incredibly
almost
similar.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, first impressions, what do you think?
It's too loud for a daily.
Turbo install is done, guys, or exhaust install is done. We have it right connected off the downpipe, and we've decided it's perfect. Okay, guys, we have this pretty much in except the tailpipe section. Josh is going to do another startup for you here. The muffler is on.
So, I just wanted to point out where we cut the exhaust. The original exhaust, it was 10 to 15 minutes to get the original exhaust out. It was pretty simple. Make sure you have a crowbar at the minimum. It would be nice to use some lubrication as well to get these out of the rubber grommet hangers. You do reuse the rubber grommets. So this is where I put the crowbar on, yank the grommets off of the hangers. I did cut right in front of the muffler, and then I left the mid pipe, and then I cut the mid pipe right at the downpipe. We had to pop the hood, remove the clamp from the turbo, and then we fed this down to the underneath the truck. Hopefully, I don't think it'll be an issue if you have a stock height truck. This is lifted, which we're not sure, but during the install it may have created an issue putting the second section of the Diamond Eye 4-inch exhaust.
So what we had to do to get this exhaust in, guys, is we had to loosen up his sway bar end link. The part that was getting in our way was the part that connects up top, not to the actual sway bar, but connects to the frame. So Josh removed that and was able to kind of wrestle that pipe into place then to connect to the downpipe. And Josh, how did
we did feed the downpipe from the below, and Jared was up top. It's nice to have a second set of hands. So we fed the downpipe from the bottom to get it. We did not have to remove anything underneath the hood. We did remove a intercooler pipe on the hot side, but we didn't need to, as we found out later. So if you have the correct pipe for the second section.
I'm sorry, Josh, do you care to clarify when you say correct pipe?
Jared was correct about what pipe was the correct. Mm-hmm. Well, it brings me to an interesting concern I had with the Diamond Eye, the tailpipe. They're very similar shaped, and I think you have a picture. You could probably show that, but they're very similar. They're just slightly different, and the one Jared said was the correct one was. And if I had instructions, I would have known that, but it was very easy. We got this kit through a dealer, not through Diamond Eye specifically. However, Diamond Eye does have instructions online. On their website, it took 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 seconds to find it just by a Google search. But once we had the correct pipe, popped right up once we had the stabilizer bar end link out. I don't know if you need to pull that if you have a stock height truck or not. And then what we did from there was we stopped there, and then we went to the tailpipe, the pipe that goes over the axle with the big bend, and the muffler. In the middle, what you have to do is you will have to cut a pipe for fitment. I guess that's based on what size cab you have and what size bed you have. Like a ruler, like 12 inches. But there was one piece of pipe you had to cut based on what style truck you have. And here, give me the camera, I'll show them. We're very pleased with the fitment. Hopefully you can see that. All the hangers and all the clamps. Very well built kit. So we're happy with it.
Well, Josh, what do you say? Give him a sound clip of the truck?
Absolutely.
So Josh, would you recommend installing this exhaust system?
That's a hard question. I think we figured out maybe like $100 to $150 for install is what most shops quoted us. It's a pretty easy install. It really depends on how much I mean,
especially when you listen to your brother who has the right part. The next section of
we only had
piping.
one issue.
Josh didn't listen.
I mean, the exhaust did draw first blood.
On who?
What are you talking about, Jared? I had to listen to you complain for 10 minutes.
Don't you undermine my injury.
Oh, it hurts. It's really sharp.
It was really sharp. Anyway, YouTube, if you guys enjoyed this upload, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting us know which truck you guys enjoy the exhaust note on more.